morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Lupita Aides channel. Today is Monday, you guys. I hope you guys had an amazing Valentine's Day. We spent it at home. I actually finished rearranging my room finally, and I was of course trying to catch up on some videos, and then later in the afternoon, well, more nighttime, my son-in-law brought some steak, which we ate pretty late, but it was really good, you guys. How did your Valentine's Day go? Let me know down in the comments. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am a single mom of 4, but I am currently supporting 3 because my oldest is already 19. Her boyfriend is already taking care of her. She's gonna have a baby. They live with me, but they take care of their own expenses, so I don't have to worry about her. Of course, if she ever needs some of my help, I'll be there to support her with whatever I can, but my priority right now is the 3 little ones. I am currently trying to finish my debt-free journey. I am really close. I am at around 3,500, around there. I haven't done the numbers, but I am almost done. So if you want to follow me on my journey, subscribe, hit the subscribe down below, and don't forget to click on the bell so you can get a notification every time I upload a video. I don't have a set schedule. I upload whenever I can. As a single mom and working, it is hard to keep up with the schedule. I also have savings challenges, and I am about to start a new journey, which is living on my own. I currently live with my siblings, but it is time to get my own place. So soon that will be my new journey right after my debt-free journey. So follow me if you want to see how that goes. But today we're gonna close check number 1 for February, and I'm gonna do a budget for my paycheck number 2, which I already received, did most of the payments. So let's see how those numbers are going. So let's get back to our planner. Okay guys, so here we have my paycheck number 1, and I was just writing the numbers as it went, because sometimes when I wait to do it, to share with you guys, I don't have them written down. Well, sometimes I do, not all the time, but I like to just write them down as we go, because then I forget, or I didn't wrote it down on another piece of paper, and then I'm over here looking through my bank statement. How much did it pay? How much? No. So I just write it down as we go. So my paycheck for paycheck number 1 was $936. My brother gave me $110, which is $100 for his rent share. He does pay $300, but we divided in 3. And then the $10 for Wi-Fi. Side hustle, I was able to make or bring to my to home $584. I had estimated $400. And down here, very tiny, I did a breakdown. So Etsy $64.43, Lupita Sticky Shop, my website, $264.65, and that's what came through the website. These $255. If you remember, if you've been following me, last month I did not withdraw PayPal. I just left it there. That is why it was $255. So you can say that this month's side hustle income is part of last month and part of this month. The reason why I decided to leave it in PayPal and not transfer it to my bank is because I knew this check was going to be very like a lot of payments needed to be done, and I needed to have something ready to go. So that is why I left it here. And then I decided to do little notes here because sometimes I do put gas more than once, and I am like scrolling down my bank statement, so I decided just to write it down. So I did just put gas once, $25.88. I already put it here. This is my 52-week challenge. I also decided to just write it down as I went. So it was $23 and $7 for 2 weeks, 52-week challenge. It is every week. So here we go. 52 and 26, that's $30. Okay. And then you're gonna ask, well, what happened with 26? 26 was budgeted last paycheck. Okay. It is hard to understand. I did explain it on one of my other videos, so you will know that it was budgeted on the last check. Okay, because the last check was received at the end of January, so that's why I had to budget it on that check. Anyway, I understand myself, and I know some of you do too. So going back to my income, savings, and I'm talking about the little box, I needed to add that as well, because once you go to my expenses, you understand why I had to use my savings just so I can have more income. And then my rollover was $440. My total income was $2,201. Okay, let's see how did it go. I haven't closed my check, not even for my personal use, so I'm gonna find out the numbers with you guys right now. So rent, $900. Now know that from this $900, my brother gave me $100. Technically from my pocket, I am paying like $700 because it's minus my brother, and now it's gonna be minus my son-in-law. Okay, starting March. So phone insurance, $11. Google, to have extra space on my phone since I use my phone for videos and all of that, $3. Cricket, $11. Home Depot, which I already called you guys. A lady answered me finally. She went through their notes from their end. Apparently nobody did anything. The claim was closed without them doing the work. That is why I never received any notice. That is why I kept on paying month after month. So she took the information again. Hopefully this time something happens. I will call and make sure what's going on. I'm gonna give it a week. I did call like in the middle of last week, so I will call this week again and see how is it going. So at least I already know why it was taking so long. So cell phone, $297. Again, it is 5 lines, you guys, 5 lines. And car insurance, I paid $123. Internet, $55. The gas, $25. I'm just gonna close it to $26. I don't want to use the cents. It was 88 cents, but I don't want to use cents. Food, $220. I went a little bit higher, not much, but $20, because it was my son's birthday and my daughter's birthday, and we didn't do a party or anything like that. We still had a regular dinner within my siblings, which we live together. So I didn't spend for my son. I did not spend on piñata. I did not spend on cake. I did not spend on decoration because my siblings and my dad helped me out. So I only spent on food for my daughter. Again, She didn't like cake. She does not like cake, so we didn't bother to get cake. Instead, we got, my sister decorated with heart-shaped donuts and a lot of other goodies. We went a little bit over for food because I did do their favorite foods, which is ceviche. You guys know that shrimp can be a little expensive. For my daughter, I did empanadas de camarón, which is also shrimp. And yeah, so I went over just by $20, which is okay. I could have spent a lot more if, you know, we were not in this pandemic. But yeah. So cash envelopes, I stuffed 150. My Savopoly for 2 weeks, 1 week was 35, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing, just writing it down here as my notes because I do get confused. So every time I do one, I'm just gonna go ahead and write it down. For the 25 and 26, you guys already know, $30 Costco. 45 I gave more, $5 more than I should, but I don't know, I don't see this number go down at all, and that is because I am only giving my minimum. So every time interest hits, it goes back up like $23 or $25. So it's like if I'm only giving $20 a month. That is why I don't see difference, but it will soon go away. So let's add these numbers, you guys, and see where I'm at. So we have, and I'm just gonna fast forward. So we have a total of 1,954. See, the amount that I paid would have not been enough with my check whatsoever, you guys. I do encourage you guys that if you guys are on a low income, you guys can always do a side hustle. Think about your hobbies. Your hobby can be a side hustle. I do sell stickers, and I do sell cash envelopes, and I am gonna start selling t-shirts. I have to find ways to bring extra money home besides my job. I did started working extra, so that's gonna help a lot, and you guys will see on my coming up check. So let's see how much I have extra. Okay, so let's see how much we have left. So it's 2,201 minus 1,954. I do have a rollover of 247, you guys. I am so happy for that. So we will be taking those 247. Where am I gonna write it? Here, I'm just gonna put in the middle. It's okay. There. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do our paycheck number 2. This is not organized, you guys, so I need to get myself together and really organize this because, well, first of all, check out my shop, you guys, for March stickers. They are so pretty, you guys. Today I'm just gonna go for this one. I have this option as well, but I'm just gonna go for this one. So there you go. Let me tell you guys about the pop-up, you guys. So my sister sells earrings. You guys know, who does not buy earrings, right? if they don't buy it for themselves, they'll buy it for their mom or for their girlfriend, or anyway. I sell stickers and envelopes, and I took some of the t-shirts and some tote bags. But you had like mostly food and then like cups and stuff like that. If you haven't been on my Instagram, I did post it there, some of the things that people were selling. Anyway, I sold one t-shirt, you guys. Nobody was interested in budgeting. And then I took my son because my niece was like, come on, Nathan, let's go. Da, da, da. And I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna spend more money. And I did. I came with $20 less than what I took, because I took change, of course, in case people were gonna pay with cash. I came back with $20 less. So with that said, I will no longer do pop-ups, you guys, because I don't know, it's like, how come I can sell good online, and it's like, I know there's a lot of shops that make way more money than I do, but for the money that I've been getting, I feel like that's a blessing. I'm happy with it. And to go to a pop-up and not sell anything, like, oh, that broke my heart. So I was like, nope, no more, you guys. Yeah. And you know what, I was selling the t-shirts very cheap because they were my first t-shirts. And not only because of that, there's no shipping, there's no tags, and when we sell online, we have to sell it for more because we have to pay fees and tax and all of that, right? So yeah, so no more pop-ups. Let's go ahead and start writing down my expenses. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. First of all, let's start with my income, you guys. So my income for this paycheck is gonna be from my job, which I did work overtime, you guys, okay? I worked overtime. And I know on my monthly, I already put my expected, so 1,400. I just don't want to change that number. So it was 1,400, and then YouTube, which I will get on the 21st. That is 240. Okay, I'm estimating 240. And this is going to be for the 11th and the 25th. For the 11th to the 25th. So I don't think my sister is going to give me her part of the rent. I'm still going to write it down, but I am not going to put anything, okay? Because she might give it to me, she might not. So let's go ahead and close that out. So it is 1,640. Okay, and let's go ahead and write down my expenses, which is gonna be a lot less, you guys, because I paid most of my expenses on my last check. Okay, so this time we have Primerica, due on the 13th, and it's $53. And then we have Silhouette, which is due on the 14th, and it is $10. And we have Best Buy, which is due on the 23rd, and it is $77. And we have My Avalanche, which is any time in that pay period, and we're throwing $383. Costco, I know you guys saw me paying it last time, but I already went a little bit ahead how my next check is gonna look, meaning the coming up check. Okay, so this check I received it on the 11th, okay, and it's gonna be used to pay from the 11th to the 25th. I get paid on the 25th. That paycheck is gonna be used to cover from the 25th to the first week and a half of March. In that week and a half, we have rent again. We have all the first things I have to pay on the first week, which is phone insurance, Google, Cricket, Home Depot, cell phone, car insurance, internet, up to the 10th, I believe. Okay, so that is why I'm paying Costco ahead of time. Okay, this way I won't have to worry. It's already paid. So this is due so this will be to cover the one for 3/4. Okay, because on this one I just didn't put the date, but it was to cover February 4th. Okay, now I will give I'm just gonna put 40, and food, to 100, gas, $60, cash envelopes, just gonna put 200. Weekly challenges, I'm just gonna put 160, and this is the 52 and 26, and then I have Save-Opoly, which I'm just gonna exaggerate, you guys, and I'm just gonna do 100 because I'm gonna do it weekly, so I'm gonna do 2 weeks. I'm just gonna exaggerate, okay? And we started our living room, and you guys saw that I put 50, and I'm gonna do it weekly. That means I have 1 more week, so I'm just gonna do another 50, closing 100, and I think that is it, you guys. I could go ahead and include already my other payments that I want to go ahead and have money ready for, but I will not. So let's see, okay? I had two options. I had the option of paying ahead of time so that I don't have a lot of payments due with my rent at the same time, or I just go ahead and do it as rollover, because I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and see. So 53 plus 10, 1,383. Now I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, because I worked overtime. It is the reason why I'm putting more on cash envelopes. That is why I am doing more and adding this other one. Okay, and that is why I'm able to pay ahead of time Costco, because I did overtime. Okay, as a single mom and working part-time, this would have not been possible, but because I decided to lose my fears and just do overtime, that is it. So and because I have to move out and I have to make a lot of changes, and if I don't make those changes, who will, right? A lot of you told me, well, you can work extra, and I chose not to because I was so scared of the pandemic. But no more. We have to work overtime if I want to get somewhere. So let's see how this goes. Okay, as of right now, on my little notes over here. Oh, and I forgot to put my rollover. Good thing I left this little spot. Okay, so my rollover was $247. There you go. That means this number is going to change. To 1,887. There you go. 1,887. So look at how much I might have left over if it goes this way. So this is it, you guys. Let me just write down here my Save-Opoly. We already saved $48. So I'm gonna put down 48. Okay, and this one was done on the 13th. Okay, and I should, what else did I did already too? I did my 52 and my 26. So for my 26, And the only reason why I'm doing this is because when I'm gonna close, sometimes I go crazy. I take forever trying to figure out the numbers. This way, I'm just trying to make it easier for me. So on the 52, we did 51. And this was on the 14th. And then for the 26th, we did 24 on the 14th. See, this should have been 13. Oh no, I did them together. Duh. Okay, there you go. Do I have to? Yes, I want to put gas. And I spend $31. That's it. No, wait, for living room, that one is gonna add up to I saved 50. So when I close, I can just go ahead and add my balances here, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I spend this much, and it's easier for me to close my check instead of flipping over like I always do. And I forgot cash envelopes, but cash envelopes is way easier because it's already added. I just have to look at the number. So I'm just gonna put my little notes to don't forget. Let me see. Keep pushing. There you go. Keep pushing. I'll just put it here. And make it happen. I just want to put this quotes here because sometimes we need little reminders that will keep us motivated and will keep us positive. This is it, you guys. Sorry for the long video, but I hope that you guys liked it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, I'll see you on my next video. Bye.